Hello guys, I hope you are all doing well. In this video, we will talk about functions in the C programming language. In C programming, a function is a block of code that performs a specific task or a set of related tasks. For standard library functions, you generally need to include the appropriate header files, also known as libraries, that declare these functions. There are two types of functions: built-in functions and user-defined functions. We will discuss user-defined functions in the next video. In C programming, built-in functions are functions that are provided by the C standard library or the compiler itself. These functions are readily available for use in your programs, but remember to import the library for each function. Some common functions include getChar, getDouble, getFloat, getInt, getLong, getString from the CS50 library, which we have discussed already, and other functions like POW for power, round, SQRT for square root from math library, random from standardlibrary.h, string compare, string copy, and string length from string.h. Let's head to VS Code for practical examples. I will open a new file, code functions.c. Now I will use some built-in and third-party functions. First, I will use some functions from the math header file. Hash include inside angle brackets stdio.h, then hash include inside angle brackets math.h, then end main inside parentheses void, and inside curly braces int base equals to 5 semicolon, end exponent equals to 2 semicolon, end result equals to POW inside parentheses base comma exponent and then a semicolon, then printf inside parentheses and quotations %d or placeholder for integers, then a caret sign, then again a placeholder, then an equal sign, then again a placeholder or %d, followed by a \n, then comma, base, comma, exponent, comma, result. Then outside parentheses a semicolon. Then end sqrt underscore result equals to sqrt inside parentheses result, then a semicolon, then printf inside parentheses and quotations square root of %d equals to %d \n, then result comma sqrt underscore result, then a semicolon. Last but not least, float number equals to 25.7 semicolon, float round underscore num equals to round inside parentheses number, then a semicolon, printf inside parentheses rounded number equals to %f \n, then comma round underscore num, followed by a semicolon. Now to compile this, gcc functions.c -o functions -library m or -lm format library, and then run it using /functions. You can see it says 5 squared equals to 25, then square root of 25 equals to 5, and then rounded number equals to 26. Now I will use the random function. I will import the standard library.h #include std lib.h. Then inside my main function, int random underscore number equals to rand open parentheses close parentheses %10, then a semicolon. Printf inside parentheses and quotations %d \n comma random underscore number, then a semicolon. And if I compile and run this, it prints a random number between 0 and 10. Now I will use the string library. #include string.h. Then inside my main function, char str open bracket close bracket equals to inside quotations hello comma world and exclamation mark, then a semicolon. Then end length equals to strlen inside parentheses str, then a semicolon, then printf inside parentheses and quotations length of the string inside quotations %s as %d \n comma str comma length, then a semicolon. Then char str1 open bracket close bracket equals to inside quotations abc semicolon, then char str2 open bracket close bracket equals to inside quotations def, then a semicolon. Then end result equals to stir compare inside parentheses str1 comma str2, then a semicolon. Then f inside parentheses result equals to 0 inside curly braces printf inside quotations the strings are equal \n and then a semicolon, then else inside curly braces printf the strings are not equal \n followed by a semicolon. Now let me use comments to separate these functions. At top //strlen and then //stir compare. Now I will explain this code. At first I declared a char data type followed by an array or list called str. We will talk about arrays in the upcoming videos. It separates each letter and stores it in a sequence, and then the strlen function counts each member of the list. And let's talk about how strcompare works. It compares the ASCII values of characters in the two strings. If the characters at the corresponding positions are equal, it moves on to the next character. If a character is greater in one string than the corresponding character in the other string, it returns a positive value. If a character is less in one string than the corresponding character in the other string, it returns a negative value. If all characters are the same in both strings, it returns 0 to indicate that the strings are equal. Now, if I compile this, gcc functions.c-o functions, then run it /functions, you can see at first it says length of the string hello world is 13 characters, and then it says the strings are not equal. Thank you for watching. This was all for today. I hope you learned something new. Like and subscribe. Have a nice time.